Welcome, one and all in one.
Welcome to another episode. It's been a tough week. Okay, we've ran into so many technical issues. It's not even
They don't want
funny.
to hear a sob story.
No, they gotta know
I
the
want
amount of.
y'all to know that we bleed for you, and we will kill for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Speak for yourself.
Get us to that million.
Speak for yourself.
Who jacket is Chris?
We are at a point where we almost crashed out last Sunday. This is the second time we lose footage. The fucking second time. And at least we found the culprit. We found what is causing these issues. So
We're not gonna tell you what it is.
we're not gonna tell you what it is. Just guess.
We'll let you guess.
Just guess. But
Anyway, this episode is sponsored by
mental health. Take care of your mental health,
yes,
please.
not BetterHelp. Don't listen to them.
Don't listen to. I've watched a whole video that was exposing BetterHelp, saying that the people on there are not real therapists and stuff.
You consider using it?
It was kind of weird to know that they're not real therapists and pretty much they can hire literally anybody to be on there and be licensed therapists. It's kind of weird.
That you get what you paid for in this country.
What are you trying to say right now?
You want to get cheap therapy, you're gonna get cheap therapy. If you want to get expensive therapy, you're gonna get expensive therapy.
I get that, but the way that advertising.
Whatever anyone says, yo, it's great and cheap and affordable, you're getting what you paid for.
Great, cheap, and affordable.
The nigga, fast food is how much?
Fast.
You're getting what you paid for.
Listen.
Not anymore.
I just want them to advertise it the way it actually is. Don't make me think that it's actually real.
What is a
therapists
licensed
or-
therapist? How do you get the license?
You gotta
as a
go to
therapist?
college, right? You gotta go to college. You gotta
Right.
get a
You go-
master's.
You get a master's.
You gotta do a bunch of shit to become a licensed therapist.
Not much, just two things.
So don't look that shit up right now.
You gotta go to college and then go to grad school for clinical.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, don't you gotta have a bachelor of psychology or something?
You need bachelor's.
What are the facts? What are the facts? Read the facts out to the audience, Chris.
College, bro.
To become a licensed therapist, you need to meet your state license requirement.
Okay.
State license
Okay.
requirement.
Bachelor's and a master's.
Which
Earn a
are?
bachelor's, then a master's in counseling, psychosocial. Okay, master's, college.
You pretty much gotta go to school for a long time. You make it sound like 6 years is not a long time. That's over over half a decade.
Bro,
So
I done wasted 5 years doing something else.
yo.
You know I'm spitting.
But anyways, my point on BetterHelp is beware. If you really want to care for your mental health, I don't think BetterHelp is the best option out there.
I mean, unless
It
they
might be the
sponsor this
cheapest.
video, and then we'll tell them how great it is.
Oh, don't get me wrong. As soon as I get an email from BetterHelp trying to sponsor this freaking podcast, I'm deleting this video. I'm deleting this podcast right here. But until then, yeah, beware. Don't use BetterHelp. Anyways, how was your weekend?
My weekend?
Yes,
How was yours?
I was sick.
Oh yeah.
I was crashing
I was
the fuck
sick, too.
out.
I
Went.
wasn't as sick as you because someone doesn't take their daily vitamins or anything.
Can we stop talking about fucking vitamins, man? That shit don't work. I don't believe in that shit. Call me whatever you guys want. I don't believe in that shit. It's not gonna fix my immune system. It's not gonna improve anything. Water and the gym will fix my immune system.
Yeah.
Fuck those.
Dumb gym, bro.
Fuck those.
So what did you
supplements.
do? What did you do when you were sick?
I slept and I took some medicine.
Medicine?
Not
Why would you believe in medicine? What the fuck is that gonna
I'm
do for
just
you?
trolling, my guy. Jeez.
What the fuck?
I
Is
just
that gonna
haven't
do for
gotten
you?
into the habit of taking vitamins. I gotta start. I'm just trolling. I gotta start. I just haven't done it yet.
I was continuing the troll. What the fuck? Why'd you give up?
I At some point, you just gotta realize that, yo, you sound dumb right now. Shut the fuck up. That's what I did, and that's why I came out and said that I was trolling. But yeah, I was sick. Took like 4 days to recover. Couldn't go to work. It hit me like a truck. Slept a lot. Played video games. Ate. Slept again. I probably slept for like, I don't know, 16 hours straight on one day.
Damn.
I was knocked the fuck out. And it doesn't help that those cold medicines, they just knock you out more. So
I was chilling
yeah,
for like a day, and
it hit me the worst compared to all four of you guys.
I
feel it hit me the worst.
yeah.
Like it really fucking knocked me on my ass. I was over there talking about, nah, you want to have a contest on who the cold kicked more? Like,
You
bro,
miss work?
I did miss work. I missed work for 2
Like
days.
2 days of work.
Yeah. I tried to thug it out. I tried to go into work, right? On that Thursday. And then
Niggas was like, yo,
I was like,
get outta here.
yo, I'm fine. They're like, no, get the fuck out of here. Go home, nigga.
Fuck out.
Niggas were like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
you too sick. Get out of here. I was like, yo.
Nah, because I was at my desk like, I was like, slump, sneezing, coughing,
They're like, get this nigga.
dying, bro. Niggas were like, nah, nigga, you gotta go home. I'm like, alright, bet. And I tried to thug it out a little bit for like 1 more hour before I went home. They're like, nah, nigga, go home. Nah. I'm like, chill. I'm gonna leave. Dang. Then I finally left. And when I got home, that shit kicked my ass even more. But I'm alive.
They didn't send me home, but that's because my job was they were short.
I'm alive, so I'm gonna be good. I watched a couple of shows while I was sick. I watched what's that show? Mushoku Tensei. I finished it, and I watched a couple of old episodes of Everybody Hates Chris. Classic show.
What website did you?
I watched it on Hulu. Wait, is Everybody Hates Chris on Hulu?
I don't know.
I'm watching somewhere. Anyways, that teacher, she's freaking racist. The fucking teacher from Everybody Hates Chris. Yo, some of her one-liners are the funniest shit. Like, bro.
You just didn't notice it, but it was mad racist.
I watched the show as a kid, right? And like, you know, sometimes you pick it up. You pick up on the.
No, every time she said it, when I was watching this, because like, this bitch is married.
So like, I don't know.
That shit's funny though.
Actually, as an adult, bro, it's hilarious. Chris Rock is a
It
legend.
just reminds me of work.
I'm excited for that animated series that they're gonna do for Everybody Hates Chris. It's coming back as an animated series. Yeah, you didn't hear about the news?
No,
Coming in anime?
Like they're gonna make it a cartoon type shit.
that's interesting.
So
Terry Crews gonna be in it?
I don't know who are gonna be the
I
voice
need Terry
actors.
Crews in that shit.
I don't know who are gonna be the voice actors, but it's supposedly coming out soon, and I'm excited for that. Even though I might not watch it like religiously, like I used to watch Everybody Hates Chris, but I'm gonna check it out if I'm bored or something. Enough about me. How was your weekend?
You ever just stare into the abyss?
Are you okay? Are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. My weekend was chill.
You need help?
Anyway, my weekend was pretty chill.
Yeah.
Oh
It was
my god.
awesome. I did nothing at all. I was sick for that 2 days, but I thugged it out. Well, I got some remedies and fixed it.
It's surprising how they didn't tell you to go home, but they told me to go home.
Cause I wasn't as sick as you.
Man,
I was just
fuck
like,
that.
all right, I'm a little weak.
That
Yeah.
shit was fucking weird.
I was like a little weaker, and like a little. I don't even know if I had a headache, but yeah.
I have a rant about work that I want to get into, but I don't know if it's appropriate right now.
I don't think you should get into that.
You're right.
Employed.
I don't think you should be talking about that. All right.
You're right. You already know what I want to rant about. So I'm not-
Edit that part out.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably anyway. So Mushoku Tensei.
Oh, so yeah, I was not expecting the way that show was gonna end. Like the way it ended, the
season ending.
with the way the season ended was kind of fucking crazy. Like I don't want to spoil our audience, but
I mean, it's been out for a while.
I don't care. I still don't want to spoil them. Like,
Spoiler alert.
whenever you expect the plot to go into a certain direction,
How are we gonna talk about the season without spoiling it?
you can. Whenever you expect the plot to go into like a specific direction, it does a 180 and fucking completely subverts all of your expectations. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about, but because I expected that ending.
you did
Yeah,
from the beginning of the season.
in a way, yeah. Like
Bro,
it
how?
didn't surprise me.
It definitely surprised me.
I was just like, bro, who's his dad?
I don't care about who his dad is. It's just like, I don't know. When they made it seem like Rudius was gonna be like so, like, you know, righteous, and like he finally is gonna like apply himself to his one wife, and like, you know, he was,
Yeah,
you know,
that
he was
point,
so in love, and like she was the only one he wanted, and blah blah blah, and then boom, as soon as Roxy show up. They're like, nah, fam.
Yeah, just
sorry about the spoilers, by the way, but
already said
you already
spoiler
said
warning.
something. But like, dang, come on, like, really? All it takes is like just her to make.
What do you mean? All it takes?
Bro, you got a child on the way. You married. Like, you have a whole wife at home, and like, as soon as like one girl that you haven't seen like almost 10 years shows up, you ready to drop your pants?
You mean the girl that he was in love with from the beginning?
That's kind of crazy, man.
It's like
And you have the audacity to ask your wife that you're gonna marry her too, that you're gonna take a second wife.
Hey man, that shit happen.
And he actually pulls it off. He has 2 wives.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm hating.
I just sound like hate to me.
Maybe I'm hating, but like,
hey man, my president got 2 wives.
bro,
Bro, wait, hold on. You're mad at this, but Uzi from Demon Slayer is cool.
who Uzui?
Uzi
Oh,
from Demon Slayer, you're like,
that's a different type of nigga, alright? That's a different type of nigga, okay?
oh, so it's cool when they do it, but the problem when I do it.
Anyways,
Anyway, the season was great.
it was okay for me. What's your rating for? You said great?
It was a
I
good
wouldn't say
season.
great.
I mean, it was slow as fuck in the beginning because it was
was.
just doing some slice of life stuff. I was like, yo, when is the action gonna happen? Then they're like, all right, bet we got to go outside and save his wife, his mother. And then that's when the action popped up. And then R.I.P. homie.
Paul's death was kind of really, really fucked up. Like the way they did it, like showing his body cut halfway and like,
Nah, I like that.
nah, that was kind of like, dang.
They did it like a real adventurer. Like the show gives you like what I like about Mushoku Tensei is it gives you the gravity of so much of real, the way it tackles real life stuff and real life. If you were in that fantasy world, like adventurers die. Even if you're the greatest adventurer, you're still human and you will still get capped if you get caught lacking. Like Rudius lost his arm and he's the main character.
He did lose his arm, but like the explanation that they gave for why he can't just use a spell to heal it didn't make sense to
He
me.
said the
but-
spell wasn't strong enough. He was probably out of mana.
So can he do it after? Can he regrow it after, or like is
I'm
it
pretty
gone
sure he'll
forever?
find something to do. Like, bro, they just learned how to teleport between dimensions. I'm pretty sure he could figure out how to regrow his limbs with
Hopefully,
magic,
because I want my boy to have 2 arms.
but not 2 wives.
Shut up. Shut up. But honestly, it was okay. I like the season. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. How about you?
I'll give it an 8.
An 8? That's pretty high.
At least because
That's pretty high for that season.
I'm giving it that because the finale of it was all pretty done well to me. The beginning was pretty slow, but I was just like, all right, we're pacing here.
It didn't set up much for the next season.
It didn't. It really kind of closed it
Like,
out.
yeah. Maybe they're gonna cancel the
But
fucking show.
I saw what's her face? You saw Eris in the background in one of the
Yeah, they did show Eris and like
And I'm like, yo, when's Eris gonna show up? Let's see how that works out. Third wife.
I hope they don't go that route.
Let's be honest.
It's gonna. I know it's gonna end up like that, but like I
First of
hope
all,
not, bro.
You heard Sophie. She was like, I knew we were gonna have a bigger family eventually.
I don't know. I don't like the harem
You
vibe.
just don't like harems.
Huh?
You just don't like harems.
I don't like the harem vibe. It's kind of. I don't know. It feels like.
You're an
whenever-
isekai, sir.
Bro, I know, but
And you
like.
hate isekai, so I'm confused why you're still.
Like it's just the harem thing. Like Mushoku Tensei was so realistic. The topics that like it dealt with, like
It is.
it was so good. And then you sprinkle in harem vibes, and I'm like, alright, this is turning into every other fucking weird animes out there. And I'm like, alright, I just
I don't
know.
think it is.
That's just your opinion. I just don't fuck with the plot right now. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Like I don't like the fact that the whole point of his adventure is collecting wives.
That's not the whole. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
that's literally what it feels like right now.
What are you?
Nigga got married twice in one season.
Bro went to go save his mother.
Bro, he got married twice in one season.
Should happen.
Bro went to go save his mother.
My guy. Alright, we can agree to disagree. Bro.
How is this show about him collecting wives?
That's what it feels
He
like
got
right now.
married.
Twice in one season.
Yeah, should have it. But you had no problem with Paul.
Paul is a different
You had no
case.
problem with Paul, but as soon as Rudius does it,
He's a different case, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, in the beginning of the show, like,
what do you mean?
Paul is a different case. I just,
All right. Just rules.
I don't.
Rudius lives a different standard.
It's
to you.
just my opinion, okay? We can agree to disagree. But season was a 7 out of 10 for me. You claim it was an 8. So I'm gonna let you rock with that because I can't do anything about it anyway.
I don't even
That's
think
your
that was the
opinion.
biggest important part of the season. That's like the minor details.
Well,
of the
what
season.
else was important this season aside from
What?
Paul dying?
Paul's death,
Okay.
his mother saving his mother.
That felt all right. His mother getting saved felt unimportant after Paul's death, honestly. Because they saved her, yeah, but she's fucking still like her. She's mentally gone. Like she's not even. She can't even talk. She
I'm
can't
sure
do
they'll figure
nothing.
that out. Fucking finding the teleporting back to the other world.
They only teleported a bottle.
Yeah, because they're in the starting phase.
I know, but like that was
That's
okay.
going to be a bigger plot point later.
Hopefully, I don't know. The way they wrap this season up, I don't think they plan on coming out for season 3. That's what I'm saying.
It's already in works.
That where was it announced? Because it didn't say anything on Crunchyroll. Do you have the facts for that?
Yeah.
Where? But I'll pull it up right now. You don't have to pull it up. Oh dang!
Why do you hate this show?
I don't hate the show. I just dislike the season. Season 1 was great. Season 2 is just it's turning into everything else that I hate. That's why I don't watch isekais like that, because they grab you in, they massage you, and then boom, they just ruin the plot.
2026
Season 3 is coming in 26
or 2025. I don't know. I didn't see the full thing, but it is confirmed.
in the
that it's
works. Okay, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out.
coming. What's your do you build beef with isekais?
Like isekais always start great. The first
I'm talking
season.
about like I only care about the great ones, like the generic ones that are just that's just
Look at Sword Art Online, right? First season of Sword Art Online,
Terrible.
great.
Wait.
First season of Sword Art Online is
Dog
peak.
shit.
bro.
Second season, you get into the but your sister loves you. Like what the fuck, bro? It always turns some weird, freaky shit after the first season, bro. Always, bro. That's why I hate
That's
about fucking
Sword Art
isekai.
Online, and we don't even consider that an isekai.
Sword Art Online is literally what started off this whole wave of isekais.
I mean, I guess since
It literally kicked it off.
they went into another world.
Yes, they were
virtual-
stuck in the
even-
other world that in which you die in the real world too.
I mean,
That's the definition
they're
of an
still on
isekai.
Earth. Is my problem with it.
It's an isekai. It's an isekai.
They're still on.
If you look up Sword Art Online, it's categorized as an isekai.
I know.
I get
I
your
know.
argument.
I get that everyone wants to officially it's an isekai, but I'm
What
just
do you mean
saying.
everyone wants to? It's literally that's the definition of it.
Make up these rules. What does the word
You just
isekai
want to
mean?
make up your own rule.
No, the word isekai means another
The world. What do they do in
They're
for the
still on Earth.
bro? They in the video game in another world, bro. It's an other world. Everything else that happened in the show is in another world. I don't give a fuck if they're still on Earth. They're in another world.
Most of the show takes place in a different world.
It's an isekai.
Where are their bodies?
I'm not you about this, bro. But like,
Whatever. Anyway, Sword Art Online was great for that first season.
and then the second season, his fucking cousin or sister wants to fucking
nobody cares
marry him.
about that. Nobody cares about it
I
after.
care about that plot line. I care.
Wait, what? No, I said no one cares about anything after season 1. I don't even care about Sword Art Online after that first season, bro. No one cared.
People do.
No, they cared because it was a trash season, but like, fuck that season. And that was straight harem.
It turned into bro. That's why I feel like all freaking
But why would you
isekais
think
eventually
Sword Art Online's not
morph
even
into
like the-
harems.
Peak of isekais. It's like the bottom of the
Oh
barrel.
my god. Except Freerin. Freerin's not
not
an
an
isekai.
isekai.
You're right. But like all those isekais, they always morph into a harem, and that's my issue with it. Because I don't freaking like. I don't like
Is
harem.
ReZero
animes.
a harem?
Yes. Bro falls in love with all the girls. Ren.
You mean Rem, the one who said I love
Elizabeth,
you, and he
whatever
was
her
like,
name-
nah, I love.
Bro,
Bro.
no one likes all those girls, bro.
But he's only after Amelia.
Bro, they all want him, and eventually, it's a
And-
harem anime, bro.
And he says no.
Alright, Chris. We can argue about this all day, but
What do you mean? How is ReZero a harem?
it's a harem because
I mean-
all those girls fall in love with him.
Oh. So you
That's-
just still like harems?
That's the definition of a harem show. I don't like harem animes. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I just feel like no.
But not every isekai is like that.
Most of them are. Most of them are, bro.
I guess.
Like it's just a trope in isekais, and I thought we were getting away from that with Mushoku Tensei, and I was wrong.
But you thought Mushoku Tensei wasn't gonna be.
I thought it was gonna be different. It felt different from like season 1, man. It felt different, cause like, yeah, it felt different.
All right, I'll give you that.
Like
You've never seen Overlord.
I haven't seen Overlord. I don't play it on A2.
That's not a. That has nothing to do with harem.
Right? Maybe I'll check it out since it doesn't have any arm elements. But
I mean,
yeah.
it might have some. I mean, I guess isekais tend to have some harem.
Yeah, it's like a common thing.
I'm trying to think of a great one. Like, no, Tanya. You never seen Tanya?
No origami.
Noragami is not an
It's
isekai.
not.
Tanya, Evil of Tanya. It's literally a dude.
Oh, the dude that became the
Yeah.
like, army chick.
Yeah.
I seen that. I seen like season 2. I seen season 1. I haven't finished it though. But I remember it wasn't. I didn't see any harem element in there. It was pretty cool too.
Anyway, I rest my case.
I said most. I didn't say all. So
Listen, whatever. You don't like what you don't like.
yeah. But aside from that, that's it. That's all I've seen. I'm sorry we spent 30 minutes talking about fucking.
Why are you sorry? This is an anime podcast.
Anyways, this was just a little, teaser for next week because, we run into all those technical issues this week. So we're going to come back stronger with better equipment. We finally,
guys.
we're-
Shit's different.
we're finally going to pull the trigger and get those better mics so we don't run into this issue anymore. And yeah, so we apologize for the short pod this week.
And we'll actually add in whatever salvage footage.
Yeah, we'll-
for this.
We'll salvage conversations from like the last pod that we thought had great content in there, plus whatever we talked about today. And yeah,
This is episode.
episode whatever number it is, 0.5. We're not gonna name that a full episode.
This is the lost episode.
It's a lost episode, one of the lost
Welcome to
episodes.
the lost episode.
But yeah, we try so hard for this. We really do. We really dedicate ourselves to this. So please don't forget to run up the numbers to support. That will make us happy, honestly. That will make it worth all this effort we go through. Especially Chris, because he edits all this. He works really hard. He creates all the designs.
Anyway,
I just want him to be happy. So please run up the numbers.
Anyway, guys, enjoy this lost footage of whatever I can salvage.
And we'll be back stronger and
back
better next
With
week.
a full episode next week. That's way better.
Peace. Been doing that.
What does it matter when you started? So you're basically saying the same thing with the other people who are like, yo, I'll focus on getting my life together later.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I should have been doing this, because when they get to that point, they're like, I should have been doing this back then instead of doing all that experience
I
shit.
guess I do sound like them, right?
You guys are on the same side of the same coin.
But I feel like I guess it depends on what you value more.
What are you valuing here?
I guess it depends on what you value more. I guess I valued stability and career and professional growth than other aspects of my life, I guess. So
understand
I
that.
can't judge them. Never mind, guys. I take everything I say. I'm a fucking hypocrite. Thanks, Chris, for the therapy session and making me realize that I sound like a fucking dumbass. But
Welcome back to Sage Therapy. Episode's coming out soon.
well, yeah. But no. On a serious note, though, yeah, you can. I guess we can. I can come to that realization, right? But sitting here and thinking that you can party through 30 years, like 10 years of your life with no steps towards like actual goals and dreams, and then you magically gonna flip a switch and figure it out in your 30s. I think that sounds crazy. And there's no amount of convincing that anybody can do to make me think otherwise.
And you're the one who's upset that you're on the other side.
No, I'm not upset that I'm on the other side. I'm just saying, I'm just bitching right now. I'm upset. I'm not upset. I'm good. Like, I'm not upset at all. I'm just saying, oh, it would have been nice. Oh, it would have been.
You can't do that right now. You act like you can't just go have a social life. I mean, you can have a social life, but you can't go do those experiences that you missed out on.
I'm mainly talking about college, bro. I could have went a little crazier in college.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you just didn't have your fun, crazy college days.
I was cuffed.
Like I said,
I missed out on that.
You missed out on the hoes, so you can get somebody.
That's us, bro. That's all that's happening. I'm just salty that I didn't go crazy a little bit in college. That's
Okay. Why
That's
can't you
all
go
it is.
crazy now?
I'm just crazy right now.
Yeah.
No,
Go live that lifestyle.
no, I'm good.
It's way better.
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
You good now?
Yeah.
So why you bitching?
I didn't go crazy in college. I'm kidding.
See, that just sounds like something suppressed that you want to do and you're just holding yourself back from doing.
That's what it sounds like to you.
Yeah. This is like, oh, I missed out on that. Something you haven't experienced that you want to experience.
I don't think that like it's something suppressed that I want.
But it's something you want to experience.
No, wishing and wanting to now is two different things. I don't think I want to experience that now. I don't. I'm good. I'm wishing that it happened back, that I did it back then.
Yeah, but that
That's
wish
all.
is born from a regret.
Is it a regret? I don't think it's a regret.
You wish something happened in the past, meaning you regret not taking that.
No, I because I didn't.
You don't regret it because
I don't regret it because at the time I was like, I was happy with what I was doing.
No, I'm not talking about that. You're telling me right now that you wish that I went crazier in college.
Yeah, a little crazier.
A little crazier.
Mhm. That's not a regret.
It's a little regret.
That's your wish.
Why would you? Why would you wish for something you don't have? Why would you wish for the past to change if you don't regret anything?
Because it's not a regret. It's hopeful. It's wishful thinking. It's not a regret. It's a wishful. It's a wish. It's not a regret. Like I don't know how to explain.
A wish, like a wish.
You can wish something
In
had
the
happened.
present,
Doesn't
in the
mean
future.
All right. Let me give you an example. Right. I wish I found $5 million yesterday.
That's
Just
different.
because it didn't happen doesn't mean that I regret it.
No,
I
but
regret
that's something
yesterday.
outside of your control. You wish you had taken a different route. You
No, I'm
yourself.
not saying that I wish I take.
Not
I'm saying
saying-
that I wish I went a little crazier. That's it.
You're
That's
missing my
not.
point. You're wishing that you did something different. Not that you wish that this happened to you.
That's not a regret though.
You wish you did something different.
Yes,
I wish I did some things different.
Doesn't
That's
mean
a bit of regret.
Doesn't mean you regret. Fuck. Doesn't mean you regret it though.
I regret not taking a certain path. I regret not
Okay.
doing something like you're saying. You regret not. You
Enough
said you,
about, all right. Just so we can better understand each other. Talk about something that you in the 20s conversation that we're having, right? I've said that I wish I went a little crazier in college or whatever. What about you?
in college,
In your college year, in your 20s so far,
20s.
what's something you wish you did, or like back to the conversation about all people think that they can just have fun all 20s and not set themselves up.
I mean, I did both, so
Okay.
I was still partying.
Okay.
So I kind of get what they're saying. I was partying, but I was like, I should probably focus on something because I went back to school for IT and I jumped into tech.
So you saw the play.
Well,
You saw the play. You was like, okay, I party. I gotta lock in a little bit too. I'm talking about the people that are like, nah, I'm not locking in until like I'm 30. That's why I'm so like.
I mean,
You saw the play. For example,
not balling on bullshit at the time.
one piece of advice I wish I had known 10 years ago for my 20s. Don't take people for granted. Like, enjoy relationships that you have, enjoy experiences that you have with people, and take it for what it is. Don't take people for granted, because I feel like it's very, in our society now, I feel like it's very easy to like take people for granted.
I see what you're saying.
So that's one thing I wish I would have, told myself 10 years ago. But your advice about saving too. Saving money is very fucking important.
Oh yeah.
Oof. That's it. Like, I feel like once you master saving money, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Nothing. And it takes so much discipline to save money. Because there's so many distractions. There's so many new things to buy. There's so many new technologies.
Stop trying to live
so many
above your
new-
means.
Stop trying to live above your means is another great one. But again, I feel like that comes from maturity and learning and experiences, and then something snaps and you're like, okay, like that's how it is.
This is what it gotta be.
That's what it gotta be.
No
When
more
you
fun.
no fun, you gotta lock in and save money. So that's a good advice. And another topic about 20s. Do you feel like 20-year-olds need mentors, or do you prefer?
Anyone younger needs a mentor.
Or do you or do you think experience and life experiences is the greatest teacher?
I think a mentor is always great, no matter what age you are, depending on what your goal is.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're trying to go into, a mentor in that field is always going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's someone who can
Speak
show
up,
you-
man.
Don't tell me what to do. A mentor is always great, and no matter what field you're in, whatever you're trying to do, accomplish, a mentor will help you way more than not having.
I feel like mentorship.
wasn't done talking.
Dang, my bad. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm joking.
Jesus Christ.
I saw my moment. I had to take it.
Is that payback for to speak up, man? Is that payback?
That's payback.
Dang. Okay.
So yeah, a mentor is always great. No matter what you're doing, it helps you shape your goals. They help you avoid the dark path of the wrong way to go. And they really teach you things about life. Not even just the field you're in. They teach you about life in general and how to move better.
One thing I think you missed also, they keep you accountable.
That too. It's hard to
speaking-
keep yourself accountable.
It is. Speaking to people that had mentors, right? One thing that always have in common is that my mentor keeps me accountable. My mentor lets me know when I fucked up, My mentor lets me know when I did great, Because both accountability and encouragement is also, a great, like, what's the word? It helps you grow. It helps you understand yourself. So yeah, that I agree with mentors too. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate too and say that life experiences also sometimes there's no better teacher than life experience, man.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Because you go through shit and
Sometimes you gotta go through that regardless.
you gotta go through that regardless, and then you, based on my limited life experience, sometimes you gotta go through it and like figure it out yourself sometimes. And mentor is definitely a cheat code, but
It helps with some life experience. It's like certain things you have to go through to really
yourself,
understand it.
yes.
Not everything. That's where mentors can help you in those aspects. But
Mm-hmm.
certain things you got to go through life and experience it
Mm-hmm.
because you're not going to really understand it.
The greatest question is, when do you know that you can be a mentor to someone else?
I wouldn't know. That's what's Sukuna say. Funny thing, I wouldn't know that answer.
I think I have an idea of it. I think when you become successful at something for a long time, you're stable in your career or like career, family, life in general.
Yeah.
You feel like you've lived enough and experienced enough things to be able to pass it down. Only
Yeah.
then you're ready to become a mentor. And when you're respected by your peers, which is family, friends.
I think you just have to be successful in whatever you want to mentor in.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about life in general, not just specifically career or
I
anything.
mean, but what are you being mentored in?
Life.
Life.
Mm-hmm. In some aspects, a fucking dad is a mentor.
Well, yeah.
What is your dad mentoring you in? Life. So
But like when you say mentor, it's like we're in tech. If we had a tech IT mentor or a tech mentor, they'll be mentoring us in tech. We want someone who's successful and known in the
Yeah.
industry.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's what I meant by like they have to be successful in whatever we're being mentored in. If it's just life, a lot of people could be mentors.
Yeah. That's one thing I feel like we don't have enough of mentors in the world. We don't have enough people that are willing to help the next generation. We don't have enough people that are willing to invest in the next generation. I feel like, especially in this country, it's like every man for himself type shit, you
In
know?
this country, when the
So
people in power, like, yo, we're staying in power. Fuck all this new gen shit.
it's so freaking individualistic. That's another topic that I wanted to get into. This country is so fucking cutthroat.
Welcome to America.
Oh my
Don't get you slipping up.
gosh. Bro,
This is America.
it's so individualistic, right? I'm from Ivory Coast, right? And like I've lived there for 13 years before I came here. One thing that I would never forget is how like communal it feels. Like everybody feels so close to each other, you know? Everybody is ready to help each other in the culture. Everybody is ready to be there for each other. Like, for example, right? Like,
That still exists here.
it's rare.
Yeah, but it's like you gotta be in that culture, in that group.
I feel like it exists here because there's so many it exists here on a limited level because of the many immigrants communities that we have in this country.
No, I'm talking
But-
about like you gotta join the gang.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Jokingly, like, well, gangs for one, there's supposed to be originally community leaders that led the community and helped the community, and then it just, you know, systemic racism and all that shit destroyed it into what it is today. But at the same time, I say gang as in like just you gotta join a community. Like in America, it's all cutthroat, but if you're in a community, it's more so everyone in that community is helping each other, like depending on which community you want to join. Like I don't know, we're in the anime community sometimes. Those niggas are weirdos, but they all fuck with each other and they help.
They don't. They don't.
All right,
You know what I'm talking about.
all right.
They don't.
Dare I get a little risky here? The LGBT community, they all fuck with each other and they all go to
I don't
bat,
think they
right?
all
Right?
fuck with each other, man.
Hey, but you say something wrong about them, everyone's on your ass.
Yeah, everybody's on your ass, but
That's a community.
it's true.
So Basically, what I'm saying is you gotta join your community. It's if you're by yourself, it's all gonna be cutthroat. Nobody fucks with nobody. What gang you repping? You're a Republican or a Democrat? Pick a side and stay there.
I don't think I'm educated enough to articulate my train of thought right now, but I'm gonna try my best, right? In comparison to where I'm from, right? I feel like what you just said, right? It doesn't have to be like thought. It's just a way of life. Like those values of like, oh, individualism is not the way, community is the way. It's just a way of life there. Here, it's not. Here, it's individualism first.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go out of your way to like join those communities. When in my country or where I'm from and other communities around the world, right? It's just a way of life. It's just what you're taught growing up. Here, what you thought growing up is don't trust strangers, worry about yourself. You. As opposed to where I'm from is we.
We. I get what
I
you're
knew that
saying.
was coming. But that's all I'm trying to say. And I feel like the next generation, especially with social media and all that stuff, right? The I mentality is becoming more and more amplified. Because it's all about who is going to get there first. Who is going to get to success first? Who is going to get to like anything first rather than how we can all attain that success or that goal. If that makes sense to you.
I get what you're saying. It is an individualistic
Mindset.
mindset in the country. That's just how it's cutthroat like that. That's just how the world
It's
is.
not.
Welcome to capitalism.
I know it's because of capitalism and stuff like. Maybe I'm a bit naive for trying to be a little idealistic about how this country should be, right?
You a communist?
But my hope is that at some point that mentality can change, because I've seen the benefits of
anytime soon. I know you're coming
Listen,
with your
I've seen the
we. But this is America. Niggas don't give a fuck about this we. Where's the only we they know is the money we spend on ourselves.
Don't get me wrong.
Congress is like the money we spend on the people on ourselves.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not that naive to think that it's gonna change like anytime soon. It's just that it's just sad to see, because I've experienced something completely different, and I'm thrusted into this. I'm like, oh shit, this is fucking sad. This how y'all live? Dang, like Jesus Christ, you can't trust nobody. Dang, whoa.
I don't know if it's that
Oh my
dark.
God, bro.
I don't know if it's all
Bro,
that dark.
it feels that dark sometimes.
It's not all that dark.
It feels like that sometimes, bro.
Like I said, there are communities. There are.
I'm not that naive to think that there's no communities. I'm part of some communities.
I know. So what do you?
I'm just saying, overall, this shit fucking sucks. Like, I'm just expressing my opinion on it. I feel like this is what we're here for, right? But like, it's just sad if my message can relate to somebody else that's watching the podcast. I'm like, maybe he's right. Maybe we're a little too individualistic. Maybe I should change my ways and open up more to my neighbor, or like be more conscious of other people. Maybe that message is getting broadcasted out there. I don't know. I'm just speaking from my experiences and, try to convey that message out there. That's it. Why are you laughing?
I understand. I think people should be more self-aware.
Yeah, like I feel like we will all benefit from being a little more caring about our neighbor. Oh, just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Like, bro, where I'm from, bro, you can have a neighbor that you just moved in, and then, bro, as soon as you move in, like, y'all get acquainted. When you need a cup of sugar, bro, you go knock at the door. Oh shit, I need some sugar. Then I got you. Like, all that stuff. You're running out of water. But here, no. Here, if you even, some people don't even say hi to their fucking neighbors, bro. Sometimes I walk past my neighbors and I say, yo, not. I have some neighbors that are cool. My neighbors upstairs, they're cool. But like, you walk past your neighbors, you're like, you say hi, how you doing? They look at you like you fucking,
Yo, welcome to.
like you assaulted them or something. You're like, yo, jeez.
Like I said, different communities, different cultures. It's not the
Fucking
same everywhere.
insane, bro.
It's not the same everywhere,
It's
bro.
the same in America in general.
It's
maybe the
not.
South is,
Bro,
maybe the South is
America's
different.
A big ass country. I want
Listen.
you to know that we're in one aspect of it.
Maybe it's just like this up north over here. Maybe the South is different because people always speak about Southern hospitality.
Yeah,
Southern
people
hospitality.
are nice
stuff.
in the South.
I've been to Miami and niggas were nice to me.
Nigga, that's not the South. That's Miami.
Nigga, that's the South.
Nigga, Miami is its own country. That's not the South. You gotta talk about Tennessee,
I
Texas,
gotta go there, but you know,
like Virginia, all that
people
shit.
my skin color don't do too well. That's another topic.
Well, then you gotta bring in that aspect
Oh
of it.
boy.
And why they don't want to say hi to you.
So what we say is, pretty much this country is fucked.
This country will be alright.
Yeah, I don't want to die here, man.
This country
My plan
will be
is to, like, fucking get as much money as I can from this country and dip with my family.
Are you letting them know that now?
I am letting them know that now.
So they
Fuck
can stop you?
that. Man, try me, nigga. Fuck out of here. But yeah, that's my plan, bro. I don't want to finish the rest of my days in America, bro. Like, stack up the bread and retire somewhere fucking nicer.
I do want to own houses in a different country.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that do that, especially African people. They stack up the bread, they buy their homes in Africa, and then they peace out. They open up their
Nah, I
little
still want
business.
to be back and forth.
Me too. Like, well,
I'm not
it
trying to
depends.
live.
I don't want to live somewhere that's not too developed. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to live in a third world country for the rest of my life. Nah, I'm good on that. Like, as altruistic and as
as all-
optimistic as that, I'm still a product of capitalism. Okay, I still need high speed internet. Okay,
I need my internet. I need my refrigeration, air
bro, I
conditioning,
need my
all that shit.
bro. I know I'm sounding, but like, hey, America's a fucking great country, alright?
How you
Hey,
flip flop so
hey,
randomly?
hey, I gotta keep it a buck, bro. Yo, I like driving to fucking McDonald's at 3 a.m. and getting myself a fucking McChicken.
McDonald's. You like McDonald's?
And a fucking Sprite, okay? I love that a lot. I love the fact that a new video game console release and the same day it release, it's in my house, alright? I love that, okay? So I'm not gonna sound like too much of a
Not gonna chill
hypocrite.
on that.
But I'm just trying to be more optimistic and, you know, wishful thinking, right? That doesn't hurt anybody, right?
That hurts everybody.
But
It's not
yeah,
gonna divide everyone. You're gonna have people thinking, you know what, this place is terrible. We should change everything. And then the crazy ones are gonna be like, anarchy.
oh, bro. If there's no civil war in the next fucking 5 years,
I'm sure that's way too much. To
yeah,
Yo.
the people that are fearful of that shit, I'm like, yo, do you know where you are?
Bro, the people that are fearful of that, I want to ask them, do you really care that much that you're gonna get up and pick up from the guy and go crazy?
Bro, my country actually had a fucking civil war. Alright? I know what that shit is like. So
Oh, yeah, you do know.
exactly. Maybe we're gonna get into that in one of those episodes there now. I'm gonna tell you how
You
came from
survived the
fucking-
Civil War.
I survived the Civil War or whatever. But yeah, I know what it's like to be in the fucking Civil War torn country, right? I know how it gets there because I've experienced it. I'm in America, bro. Y'all niggas are not gonna go fight nobody, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna get up from their fucking
Yo.
comfortable house and be like,
Bro,
yo,
you think
you know what?
you think the Kamala niggas and the Trump niggas, when it really gets down to it, gonna be like, ah, you know what? Fuck school, fuck my money, fuck my PlayStation,
Fuck my state of
life,
living.
fuck my way of living. I'm gonna go pick up a gun and fight for fucking Trump. I'm gonna go pick up a gun and fight for Kamala Harris. Bro,
Hey,
y'all
man.
fat niggas don't even got the motivation enough to go to the fucking gym. Y'all really gonna go fight at war? Bro, alright. So that's why when people are like, oh,
Because-
we're gonna have a civil war, we're gonna have a civil war, we're gonna have a civil war, I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright.
Alright.
Fucking.
This episode comes
My
out.
bad. I made some fat phobic jokes just now. I apologize
This episode
for
comes
that.
out. Civil War has plagued through the country.
Yo, famous last words.
Famous last words
Before
are
the episode
crazy.
come out tomorrow, the first headline is Civil War has broken out in the United States of America. Blah blah. That would be so fucking funny.
Fucking hilarious. But
Anyways, that's just my thoughts on it. We got pretty deep on this episode. We
Alright.
jumped from different
a lot of
topics,
different topics.
which is good. I feel like
This is a fun little completely structured episode.
I love the fact that when we sit down and we have these genuine conversations, we can look back at these one day and see how much we've grown from all these
I
takes.
know. So like when
It's
we're in the
so-
middle of the Civil War and we're laughing at this video, we're gonna be like, "Yo, remember when we were like, this wasn't gonna happen?"
I know, right? But yeah, like I love these. See, I wasn't feeling too good because of the sickness and some other shit, but again, these weekly podcasts always bring me back. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. I feel like I love coming through and just talking my shit.
I know, right?
Yo, I got shit to get off my chest, but that's for next episode.
You got shit. Give me a tease.
What?
Give me a tease. What you gotta?
we ain't gonna talk about that.
What you mean we ain't gonna talk about it? What you mean?
It's all right.
All
We
right,
good.
all right.
I'm tired of you niggas.
I'm gonna let him cook next episode.
I
This
have
was
nothing. Anyway, anything else?
no, not this week. This week's been pretty slow. Whoa, one thing that I forgot to mention. I'm gonna get on my overly patriotic American shit, even though I'm not American yet.
We're all American.
The USA won gold in the Olympics for basketball yesterday.
Oh, they better had.
And oh my God,
Talk about
Steph
worldwide
Curry. I know we don't really talk about sports like that on this podcast, but this had to be mentioned, bro. Steph Curry had a generational game yesterday, and like I was rooting for him like crazy, bro. Like
Oh, you cooked?
this man, bro, he shot, bro. I don't know if you're gonna be like able to post like the pictures and stuff on the podcast or whatever, but there's this picture of this guy shooting over 2 French defenders, like, and he made the shot.
You
Like,
send it to me. I'll put it up.
this guy is fucking insane. I just had to mention it. Like, top 5 basketball player ever, best point guard of all time. I don't care what y'all say. Steph Curry is the GOAT. That's all. I want to end that podcast on this note. That's it.
All right. Well, that's sports and music. Your boy dropped.
Oh, we forgot to talk about that guy, but honestly, I haven't listened to it, but
I heard it. It's cool.
I'm gonna listen to it and I'll have some takes on it for the next. First of all, the whole 100 gig thing. We gotta talk about the whole 100 gigs thing.
That whole
You know
100
what?
gig thing
Fuck
was
it. We're not fucking closing this podcast yet.
Did you see the whole 100 gig?
I went. So
Because I just heard the 3 songs. I saw some of the videos of certain studio
is that
sessions.
all right? My question is that a distraction?
Yeah, the fuck? He has to put something out. Coming off that L, he has to just get people back up into his fucking hype. He has that party album coming out. I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, all right, nigga, finally put out some music again. Like, he just took that L.
Mm-hmm.
He has to sit down for a minute, and now he's getting on his shit back.
I definitely think, like you, I think it's just a play to get the attention off the freaky ass nigga you're 6ix9ine God record.
Nah,
I
that, shit,
think-
that song of the summer. I don't know
It is song of the summer,
if
but
if he drops something that tops that.
the
then-
whole rollout, like him creating that Finsta, the website, making it private, then making
not
it
surprised.
normal. Like Drake is the master at
Yeah,
fucking
he's been doing this shit.
social media shit. One thing I can never talk shit about him is
Yeah,
that
he be-
social
he
media
be on the
shit.
social media.
And it's a cool thing, you know, going back to those records, like those unreleased records, the footage that he has on the 100 gig,
Yeah, he's trying to
like
show you
all
that
those songs.
I've been here.
Like, bro, how can you not look at that and be sympathetic to him a tiny bit? You know what I mean?
Sympathetic.
Yeah, sympathetic.
Why am I sympathetic for him? What
Like,
happened to him?
He got destroyed by fucking Kendrick. That's
He
why.
went into a battle. He lost. He took his L,
Anyways,
and he's back outside
you
now.
speak for yourself. I'm just a little more sympathetic to him. It's because it shows a different side of the artist. It shows like the craft, and I like that kind of shit. I'm a simp for that kind of shit. I'm not gonna fucking lie. All that emotional shit, that tug your heartstring shit. I like that shit. All right, so it was nice to see him release all of that, and the 3-pack. I'm gonna listen to it, but I definitely took a look at all those footage of like the recording sessions, him talking to his mom about the song "Too Good." It was about Serena Williams and stuff like that. Like, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Party Next Door album is gonna be fire. I'm interested to see how
I'm interested to see it.
what's that's gonna sound
I
like
fuck with Party.
based on like their relationship and stuff. It can either go two ways: toxic as fuck.
Yeah, I
Or-
swear if it's a toxic album
It's either gonna be toxic as fuck
or
or
lovey-dovey.
lovey-dovey as fuck.
Damn,
that's it.
What would you prefer? Because Party be lit with toxic.
I know. Honestly, I want something in between.
Honestly, I was about to say that. I was like, there would be a perfect blend. Like Drake's lovey-dovey and Party's toxic.
Yeah.
I feel like they could get that
But
off.
recently, Drake has been more toxic than lovey-dovey.
I mean, yeah, her loss.
Yeah, so
Remember the rollout for her loss?
I know. Or
That was a great
in the
rollout.
real life for Certified Lover Boy too. That
What
was
was the
toxic.
rollout for that?
Oh, I get girls in every continent. Like the album cover is freaking girls of every race pregnant. Like,
Oh
you know,
yeah, I saw. Did you see that thing on Twitter of the like original? The original artwork was gonna be. It was like a picture of a bunch of girls, like Drake's in the studio, and then there's just a bunch of girls naked playing instruments, and he's just orchestrating them.
Really?
And I was like, damn, that
Oh
that
my
would
God.
kind of sound like it would have been fire.
Drake.
Then he was like, nah, put the emojis. It's art.
Back to it. Like, I feel like I want something in between toxic and lovey-dovey, because I feel like that's more real.
Yeah, I feel like that would work.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
I'm interested to see it.
Hopefully, you know, we get some good music out of it, and yeah,
Will we
that's.
get good music? I'm joking.
I hope
That 3-pack he put out.
you
on
heard it,
streaming,
right?
Yeah, I heard it. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna
I
check
mean,
it out.
He's in his vibe music. He
Okay.
dropped a rap song, and I was like, all right, he's rapping here a little bit. 21 out here taking shots at Kendrick. I'm like, why do you want that smoke? Why would you want to keep shooting?
Oh,
Kendrick's
boy.
gonna wake up again and be like, all right, nigga, I
want
thought we
some-
were done.
You want some smoke too?
You want
I
some
got
smoke
you.
too? Speaking of Kendrick, I'm waiting for this album.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to drop, but he hasn't yet.
I'm waiting.
We'll see.
He's on standby.
He's like, I can picture Kendrick on
But,
his
like-
couch with his gun in his lap,
It's
like,
unloaded, just like
I'm just waiting for one of
waiting for
y'all
one of
niggas
these niggas to
to
drop.
say something.
Say something. Say something. I'm back
Oh
outside.
my god.
I need that fucking snippet from the video.
Oh, me too. But yeah, that 100 gig stuff was pretty cool, and
I saw some of the
he
clips.
always finds like
like,
ways,
that's cool.
creative ways to release stuff creatively, and like I can't hate on that. As much as I hate on Drake, I can't hate on that.
I don't hate on Drake.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
hate on, what do you mean?
I'm not saying nothing, but
What do you say? What you trying to say? With your chest, bro? Yo, say what your
you're
chest.
trying to tell me that you never hated on Drake.
Why would I hate on Drake?
Okay.
He makes good music.
All
All right.
right.
Kendrick came out and killed that nigga.
All right, I'm letting you cook.
That nigga might be corny in some aspect. I don't know that nigga in real life.
Okay.
How could I hate a nigga I never met?
Hey, I'm letting you speak, bro. I'm letting you cook. I'm not gonna add on to nothing.
My only critique with Drake has always been. What is my critique with Drake?
How you not even know your own particular thing? All right, bro.
My only critique with Drake was that nigga rap better.
You
Rap
want
again. Actually, no, I never had that critique. Just put out like my only critique that I told you is that the last few albums have just been like lackluster. That was it.
mm-hmm.
They've not been the best.
Which I agree.
That is my only critique with him.
Okay, never mind. I take it back. You're not a Drake hater.
And then that nigga decided that he thought he could beat Kendrick, and then I was like, all right, bro. It would have been. It's gonna be a great battle because I've been wanting that battle for years. It's been a 10 years.
Everybody's been wanting that battle for
I
years.
know, and it happened.
And it was
great.
great. It was a moment.
It was a great moment. Bro got cooked.
But yeah.
And niggas on Twitter will not admit it.
Also, on the same music note, Megan Thee Stallion released a music video for the Mamushi song, and there are some pretty good visuals in there.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, go check.
It's really nice.
Go
visuals.
check out that video,
Swimming
man.
in that ocean.
Yeah, nigga, 5 more years, alright?
Nah, leave
5 more years.
Tori alone.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna get tired of making that joke, bro. Whenever I talk about Megan, bro, give that nigga 10 years.
Give that nigga more years. Saw her in that pond, like, and turned into this thing. I'm like, yo, alright.
That was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't have no more music. Next week we'll talk about the 3-pack, and this was fun, and I had fun. One quote you wanna leave them with before we
You
go?
got a quote you gotta leave them with?
It is what it is. And if you think like that, get therapy. That's funny, but yeah, that's it.
your quote?
Yep.
Alright.
If you think it is what it is, if you have that mindset, go get help, bro. You're definitely hurting behind that. It is what it is. It's that meme where it's like the mask, the guy crying under the mask. He's like, it is what it is.
Dying inside.
Yeah, that's it for me. What about you?
My leaving thoughts would be say what you need to say.
Okay.
Don't hold it back.
Okay.
If you're scared to speak up, speak up. Don't be a pussy.
That's good advice. I feel like you're trying to take a shot at somebody, but anyways, we're gonna end this episode right now, and we'll
say
see
it with
you
your
guys.
chest. I'm not
You see, sometimes these people that don't know us would think that we're being passive aggressive to each other. That's also
Who am I taking a shot at?
you see, like people that really don't know us will really think that we're being passive aggressive to each other, but we're not. That's the funny part. That's the funny.
Why are you explaining it to them?
It's just
Let
funny.
them think that.
No.
Let them create the
There's
narrative.
no fucking dick.
No. See this nigga over here? Won't say what he needs to say.
Chris or I is not gonna fire each other without the person being there on the bar. That's not gonna happen.
Gene?
Whew. I'm getting hot. I need some water.
The
Anyways,
beef is gonna start next year.
peace out.
Peace out.